Today, this is the Concussion Management School and Academic Team presentation. First of all, what is the Iowa Concussion Consortium? It's organizations coming together to support Iowa's youth to coordinate and distribute consistent, reliable guidance to concussion and other brain injury. Concussion management protocols such as REAP are a multidisciplinary protocol to follow after a student athlete has sustained a concussion. REAP stands for Remove and Reduce, Educate, Adjust and Accommodate, and PACE. The multidisciplinary team includes team members who provide multiple perspectives of the student athlete and team members who provide multiple sources of data. Every member of the multidisciplinary team is important. The multidisciplinary team includes team members who provide multiple perspectives of the student athlete and team members who provide multiple sources of the data. First, for the school team and physical education and/or the family team, they have a critical role in the beginning of the concussion, as they may be the first to recognize and identify the concussion and remove the student and athlete from play. Second, the medical team then has an essential role in diagnosing the concussion and ruling out more serious medical conditions. Third, for the next 1 to 3 weeks, the family team and the school team and academic team providers will provide the majority of the management by reducing the social and home and school stimulation. When all 4 teams decide that the student athlete is 100% back to pre-concussion functioning, the medical team can approve the graduate return to play steps. Finally, when the student athlete successfully completes the return to play steps, the medical team can determine final clearance. Who makes up the school and academic team? Teachers, counselors, school psychologists, school social workers, administrators, and school neuropsychologists. It's important to remember that every member of the team is important. The school team timeframe suggestions first is to reduce and eliminate all cognitive demands, meet the student periodically to create academic adjustments for cognitive and emotional reduction no later than day 2 to 3, and then assess again by day 7. Educate all the teachers on the symptoms of concussions and adjust and accommodate as needed. Second, continue to assess the symptoms at least 3 times a week or more as needed and slowly increase or decrease cognitive and academic demands accordingly. Continue academic adjustments as needed. And lastly, continue with all assessments at least 2 times a week or more as needed and increase or decrease the cognitive and academic demands. Continue academic adjustments as needed and assess if longer-term academic accommodations are needed, which may need to consider a 504 plan beyond the 3-week time period. Once the concussion has been diagnosed, remove the student athlete from all physical activity at school, including PE and recess. Reduce school demands and encourage brain rest breaks at school. Understanding the symptoms, the physical symptoms: headache and pressure, blurred vision, dizziness, poor balance, ringing in the ears, seeing stars, a vacant stare, glassy-eyed, nausea, vomiting, numbness or tingling, sensitivity to light, sensitivity to noise, disorientation, and neck pain. The emotional symptoms would be inappropriate emotions, personality changes, nervousness or anxiety, feeling more emotional, irritability, sadness, or lack of motivation. The cognitive symptoms would be feeling in a fog, feeling slowed down, difficulty remembering, difficulty concentrating, or being easily distracted, slowed speech, and easily confused. The sleep or energy symptoms would be fatigue or drowsiness, excess sleep or sleeping less than usual, or trouble falling asleep. Here's the symptom wheel, which would be suggested for academic adjustments as needed. Some tips for the educators: please consider categorizing work into being negotiable. Consider removing at least 25% of the workload. Consider either adjusting the workload or delaying the workload. However, be selective about the workload you postpone. Consider requiring no more than 25% of the workload. Alternate challenging classes with lighter classes. If this is not possible, be creative with flexing mental work followed by brain rest breaks in the classroom, which could mean head on the desk, eyes closed for 5 to 10 minutes. Use a teacher feedback form for assessing the symptoms of the student. Here are some different pathways of the symptoms that you could assess also for the student. These are the partners of the Iowa Concussion Consortium, and some additional resources as needed. To find the full copy of the Concussion Management Manual, please reference the link below. For further questions, please contact the Brain Injury Alliance of Iowa at BIAIA.org.